Unboxing the X-Raypad Aqua Control 2. If you want to check this out, there's Amazon links below, but let's get and unbox this. Cutting that open. In the past, I have absolutely loved what X-Raypad does with their mouse pads, so I don't think this is going to be much different. I have high expectations, but also like a lot of faith in them. This white looks super, super good. I think it just looks white on camera, but it's definitely like a gray. So it's like a hybrid texture, so it's a little bit stiffer. This seems like it's gonna be pretty fast, but I guess the point is to also be controlled. This is a G Pro X Superlight 2. Let's see how it glides. Now, initial rollout on this, in the corner right here, it's a little bit, and in the corner right here, it's a little bit. Let's see what it does with one rollout. Let's do another one. It still is bumping up a little bit. Let's try it on the right side, which isn't as bad. Now, after that, it's actually pretty dang rolled out. However, let's see what the G Pro X Superlight 2 feels like on this mouse pad. Ooh, interesting, wow. So initial texture is very, very great. It is transferring a lot of texture from the pad to the mouse itself and to your hand. But, well, it does what it says. It's got a lot of control. The stopping power here is really good. For how fast this pad is, it's very interesting. I don't love the feeling of it. I don't love that super rough texture, but I do love the stopping power with the speed. I mean, for an FPS gaming, this could be really, really good. And for that reason, I love it initially. So I'm actually really excited to game on this. That's where the true testament comes from. I also love the branding in this corner. I think it's really minimal. I love it a lot more than one of my other X-Ray pads that wasn't quite as clean as this. But with that, let's jump to the full review. The X-Raypad Aqua Control 2, coming in at a price tag of $39.99 for the large, but it can also go as low as $19.99 for the smaller variants. Now, the Control 2 is actually a phenomenal mouse pad. It does come packaged rolled up, and it does need some time to rest to lay flat, but then after it's laid flat, lay some heavy objects like some books on top of it, then it's good. Now initially, this mouse pad really surprised me. It is very, very unique and I love it for it. Now this has a weirder texture. I did get used to it, but it does take a second as the texture is much more prominent. This is a hybrid pad, and surprisingly, the glide was actually a little bit slower than I expected. More similar to a cloth pad, but still obviously on the faster side as this is still a hybrid weave design. But if you really want a hybrid pad that's ultra fast, this just isn't it. However, for me personally and my gameplay style, that is what I prefer. The stopping power from quick whips is very prominent. The most I think I've felt on a hybrid pad, and it locks in impressively well without pressing into the pad at all. Faster FPS style playing feels right at home with this pad. However, where most hybrid pads fail is control. Those small movements, small adjustments. It has the characteristics of a hybrid pad, balancing fast speed and stopping power with that locked in feel, but that does compromise the control a bit. Now, I'm not leading when tracking. Smaller movements are a bit more vague here and a little bit more like possible overshooty. However, this is still one of my favorite pads as a hybrid pad for control, if that makes any sense, because hybrid pads in general are just going to lack in the control. Now for sizes, I have the 19.7 by 19.7 inch sizes, which is a fairly large, non-like wide or XXL gaming pad, but this also does come in small, medium, and XXL variations, and that is with a 4mm thickness. Now for the build, this is a hybrid top surface with an Amundsen fabric, medium stiffness, and a single bubble rubber foam middle layer, and then a non-slip bottom. It's very minimal, and with my colorway being a cool light gray color with the Aqua Control 2 logo in the bottom right corner, and then the white stitch edges, I think this is a phenomenal looking mouse pad. I absolutely love the way it looks. I love the logo here. I love the stitching. I love the different colorway. Really, visually, I think this is a phenomenal looking mouse pad.
Again, if you want to check out this exact same product, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. And if you want to check out my main channel with longer form content, you can check that out right here. But this is a consumer tech review, high speed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.